The Odyssey by Homer is an epic Greek poem that tells the long and adventurous journey of Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, as he attempts to return home after the Trojan War. The story begins 10 years after the fall of Troy, and Odysseus has not yet returned to Ithaca, where his faithful wife Penelope and his son Telemachus wait anxiously. The poem opens with the gods discussing Odysseus' fate. They pity his prolonged suffering and decide to help him, though Poseidon, god of the sea, harbors a grudge against him and impedes his journey. Meanwhile, back in Ithaca, Penelope faces pressure from a group of suitors who have overrun Odysseus' palace, hoping to marry her and take over his kingdom. Telemachus, now a young man, yearns for news of his father and, with encouragement from the goddess Athena, sets out on a journey to seek information about Odysseus. Odysseus's journey, filled with numerous trials and encounters with mythical creatures, is recounted through a series of flashbacks as he tells his story to the Phaeacians, who eventually assist him in his return. Odysseus's adventures highlight his cunning, bravery, and resourcefulness, but also his flaws and the challenges posed by his hubris. One of his earliest and most well-known encounters is with the Cyclops Polyphemus, a one-eyed giant. After being captured by Polyphemus, Odysseus uses his wits to escape, blinding the Cyclops in the process. This victory, however, comes at a price, as Polyphemus is the son of Poseidon, who vows revenge on Odysseus for blinding his son and makes his journey even more treacherous. Throughout the tale, Odysseus faces further trials, including encounters with the alluring sirens, whose song entices sailors to their doom, and the enchantress Circe, who initially turns Odysseus's men into swine. With the aid of the god Hermes, Odysseus resists her magic, eventually winning her over and staying on her island for a year. He also ventures to the underworld to seek guidance from the prophet Tiresias, who warns him of the challenges ahead and advises him to avoid the sun god Helios's sacred cattle. However, Odysseus's crew, weary and disobedient, defies this command, leading to further misfortune as they are punished by Zeus, resulting in the destruction of their ship and the deaths of all his remaining men. Odysseus alone survives and drifts to the island of Ogygia, where he is held captive for 7 years by the nymph Calypso, who desires him as her immortal husband. Despite her offer of eternal life, Odysseus longs for his home and wife, and with the intervention of Zeus, Calypso is finally compelled to let him go. Odysseus eventually arrives in Phaeacia, where he recounts his tale and receives the Phaeacians' aid in returning to Ithaca. Upon his arrival, he finds that his palace has been overtaken by Penelope's suitors, who are consuming his wealth and disrespecting his household. With the help of Telemachus, his loyal swineherd Eumaeus, and Athena, Odysseus disguises himself as a beggar to assess the situation and carefully plots his revenge. Penelope, still faithful to Odysseus, remains wary of the suitors and devises a test of strength that only Odysseus could pass, stringing his great bow and shooting an arrow through 12 axe heads. When none of the suitors can accomplish this feat, Odysseus, still in disguise, steps forward, strings the bow effortlessly, and reveals his true identity. With Telemachus by his side, he confronts the suitors in a fierce battle, killing them all and reclaiming his home and honor. The poem concludes with Odysseus reuniting with Penelope, who tests him one final time to confirm his identity, proving her loyalty and intelligence. Finally, Odysseus restores peace in Ithaca, and the gods intervene to prevent further conflict, signaling an end to his journey and the beginning of a peaceful reign. The Odyssey is not only a tale of adventure, but also an exploration of themes such as loyalty, perseverance, the power of intelligence over brute force, and the deep longing for home. It portrays Odysseus as a hero of complexity, embodying both human flaws and heroic virtues, and underscores the timeless value of resilience, wisdom, and faithfulness in the face of overwhelming odds.